The prevalence of insecurity in Nigeria has become a thing of utmost concern as it affects virtually every component of our society. In recent times, we've experienced the menace of banditry, kidnapping, and insurgency, which has put Nigeria in a harm's way. This program educates and informs us on efforts of security agencies in combating criminal activities in our society. This is Busted on Flip TV. I am Alozine Gladys, your host. Stay with us. 10 persons have been arrested in connection with the recent killing of security operatives and attacks on police facilities in Ipob'S state. The arrests, according to the authorities, were made during a series of raids on location of criminal elements by the Joint Task Force comprising operatives of the Nigerian Army, the police, the Department of State Service, and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. In a statement on Thursday, the Commissioner of Police in Ipob'S state, Andrew Amieheme, noted that the security operatives recovered several items, including vehicles, arms, ammunition, as well as some cash from the suspect. It would be recalled that in the recent past, there had been a series of senseless and unprovoked attacks on security agencies and formations, especially the police, leading to wanton loss of lives and property. This trend of events necessitated the formation of a joint task force comprising the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Police Force, the DSS, and the NSCDC. The operations of the joint task force have yielded a lot of successes with more still done, the police commissioner said. He added, following coordinated raids on the locations of criminal elements at Ntang Ekot Akpan, Abama and Ekot Akpan in Esiang Udin, as well as Obat Akara and Ekot Ekpene local government area of Ipob'S state by the Joint Task Force, a total of 10 suspects who are directly linked to the killings of security personnel and destruction of properties were arrested. Ameheme urged the owners of the recovered vehicles to go to the 6th Battalion Nigerian Army in the Ibagwa area with proof of ownership for identification and collection, or contact the police headquarters in Uyo, the state capital. He commended the Nigerian Army and other security agencies for their successes and assured them that the police will continue to work with them to secure the state. The Kano State Police Command has arrested 42 notorious thugs known as Yandaba and 21 drug dealers as part of renewed effort towards fighting off forms of crimes and criminality in the state. Spokesperson of the command, DSP Abdullahi Haruna, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday, June 2nd, while parading the suspect at the police headquarters in Kano State. He also said large quantity of dangerous weapons and illicit drugs worth over 32 million naira were recovered from the suspect. Prior to the operations, community policing stakeholders meetings were held at the 11 area commands in Kano State. Meetings were held with heads of sister security agencies, Hunters Association, Yoruba and Igbo community that resides in the state, political party leaders, and chairmen of 8 metropolitan local government areas. All those in the meeting promised to cooperate with the police for a safer and more secured Kano State. The Commissioner of Police Kano State Command, CP Samaila Shaibu Diko, appreciates the good people of the state, other security agencies, the media, special constabularies, vigilante groups, and community policing stakeholders for their prayers, support, encouragement, and cooperation. Currently, with very low crime rates, serene and peaceful atmosphere in the state, the command will continue to remain steadfast and resolute in safeguarding life and property, the SP said. Personnel of the Operation Puff Adder of the Bayelsa State Police Command have arrested 10 persons during a meeting organized by the indigenous people of Biafra in a private school in Okutukutu axis of Yenegoa, the state capital. It was gathered that the meeting was part of the plan by the group to allegedly unleash mayhem on some parts of Bayelsa State. A book with the title The Chain of One Nigerian Broken, The Story of Our Journey to Freedom was also recovered from the suspect during the raid on the meeting by security operatives. The spokesman for Bayelsa State Police Command, SP Asinim Butwat, in a statement that seems as confirmation of the incident, warned members of the public in the state to stay clear from any form of association with the indigenous people of Biafra. He said intelligence available to the command indicate that some misguided elements are planning to set up Ipob'S cells in the state. hinting that police operatives are on their trail and monitoring their activities. He said the command would deal decisively with any person or group of persons that attempt to disrupt the prevailing and peaceful security situation in the state. The Bayelsa State Police Command thereby appeals to the good people of Bayelsa State to go about their lawful and legitimate businesses, as the security agencies are on ground to ensure that peace and order is maintained in the state, he said. Some residents of the area said the arrest was made on Tuesday afternoon following a tip-off and detailed surveillance on the private school identified as Divine Brain Primary School located in the area. The suspects were taken to the Bayelsa State Police Command where they were profiled. According to a resident in the area, the suspects were arrested by a team of Operation Puff Adder when plain-clothed policemen and uniformed ones stormed the area. Many residents started moving into their homes to avoid being caught on the wrong side of the law. They proceeded to the school and we were shocked when they brought out some people in handcuffs. We thought the school was empty, he said. It was gathered that a legal practitioner and the headmaster of the school are among the 10 persons arrested. A 26-year-old serial burglar identified as Okpeyemi Tosin has been arrested for reportedly stealing no fewer than 26 generators in Akure, the Ondo state capital. He was arrested alongside two others, Thank God James, 22 years old, and Sodiq Shegun, 23, who were accused of allegedly helping him to sell the stolen generators. Tosin, who confessed to the crime at the state police headquarters, said he got into it 5 months ago. Narrating how he carries out the act, he said he first surveys the environment before going back to carry out the crime. He further revealed that his two accomplices were generator repairers who looked for buyers for the stolen generators. The Commissioner of Police in the state, Bolaji Salami, who also commented on the arrest of the suspect he described as a serial burglar, said 26 generators were recovered from those the suspect had sold them to. Lagos State Environmental and Special Offences Unit Task Force has arrested 3 suspects posing as local government traffic officers for extorting motorists in Oshodi, Lagos State. The suspects, who claim they are working with Oshodi Isolo local government area, were arrested on Wednesday afternoon, June 2nd, on the orders of the chairman, Lagos State Environmental and Special Offences Unit, CSP Shola Jejeloye, after receiving complaints from some of their victims. The suspect had on Tuesday, June 1st, extorted 25,000 from one of their victims for obstruction. Another victim equally alleged he was extorted of the same amount the previous day. The victims alleged that the suspects select vehicles they know can pay their charges before arresting them in trump charges and forcing them to local government headquarters to make payments. Warning other touts and persons who illegally issue tickets to motorists on public roads and streets, CSP Jejeloye noted that task force will continue with the arrest of miscreants posing as council officials to extort road users. In a press release made available to Flip TV, operatives of the Nigerian police force has arrested a total of 84 criminal suspects within the past 1 month. The suspects were arrested for their involvement in series of violent crimes including terrorism, banditry, kidnap for ransom, possession and proliferation of illegal weapons, armed robbery, unlawful production of vehicle number plate, etc. A total of 44 sophisticated firearms and ammunition including 1 GPMG, 1 LAR rifle, 17 AK-47 rifles, 2 pump-action rifles, 20 locally fabricated firearms, 3 single-barrel guns, 9,899 live ammunition of different calibers, 80 fake vehicle number plate, 1 Toyota Camry car with reg number AA792HJA, and 1 Toyota Corolla LE with reg number QAP622AA were recovered from the suspect in the operation. Notably amongst the cases is the arrest of 4 members of a notorious criminal gang responsible for carrying out some of the high-profile kidnap for ransom operations in the Federal Capital Territory, Kaduna, Niger, Katsina, Bauchi, and Plateau State. Many of the suspects were arrested based on follow-up on cases of violent crimes under investigations, while others were arrested after being subdued following gun duel with the police. Investigations revealed that the gang are linked to series of kidnap for ransom crimes, including the kidnapping of some senior staff of the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, family members of notable political appointees, and business entrepreneurs in Kaduna State and other contiguous states. Investigations revealed that the suspects were at an advanced stage of operationalizing their plans to kidnap a Catholic bishop in Zaria when they were apprehended. The Inspector General of Police Usman Alkali Baba reassures citizens of the renewed commitment of the force to fight against crimes and criminality. Punishment is not for revenge, but to lessen crime and reform the criminal. With this, we've come to the end of our Busted for this week. I remain Gladys Alozin, your host. Thanks for watching.